All right, so let's talk about the bucket list. Let's talk about how I even came up with this list. What paid, I guess roles, in the decisions of the things on the list. So it's 101 items on the bucket list, as you can see, that I have, taken the challenge to embark on for the next, I don't know, however long it takes to complete them. And so I'm super excited about, like I said, filming it, documenting everything. So if you watch my previous video, if you haven't, about the depression, please watch that before you watch this one, because it kind of helps you understand how I kind of got to this point. Appreciating life when you've been at a very low point, pretty much is how I got to what I'm doing now. So go check out the video so you can understand a little more context to this video, which is the creation of the bucket list. So when I created this list, I remember when I first went to Leah and I told her it was what I wanted to do. She was, we were motivated. I was motivated through a business conference that I had attended, and a journaling book of a bucket list. And so I was like, you know what? That's actually pretty cool, but never really thought of any idea. And I've watched the Bucket List movie as well years ago, and but never put a recollected of putting together a bucket list. Like okay, all right, I love to travel naturally, so that's kind of my bucket list, if you will. I've always kind of looked at it, but I was probably more inspired to do something a bit bigger with this, because I wanted to help people along the way. I wanted this to be extremely fulfilling, not only for myself, but fulfilling for other people. So I think that's the important part. I think that's the cool part about my bucket list. It may be a lot different from other people's bucket list. It is a major focus on intertwining other people. A lot will be strangers. A lot of people will be family and friends. Those that I love and care for, that will be part of these as well. But a lot of what I've created and the things on the list, I've actually did research on. I've also, it's just natural, just a lot of it was just really natural. I just started writing before you know it. I had 101 on there. So that's where you get the bucket 101 from. That's where I got that from. So, super excited about it. So I came up with a lot of the ideas just based on some things that I've always wanted to do, and probably hadn't, probably wouldn't get it done if it wasn't on this bucket list. I think that's where a lot of that comes from. And what it's kind of driven is, like I talk about all the time, is that it's important to understand and know that, God has played a major role in pushing me to do this. As I spoke to, like, if you saw the intro video, I talked about how this is like totally out of my comfort zone. This is something I would never, ever do. Like a YouTube channel, being in front of the camera. Most of my career professionally has been behind the scenes. It's not in front of the camera. It's not anything I would ever do. So, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in doing this. And like I said, a big part of this bucket list is strived around helping people, making other people fulfilled, as well as myself, in doing a lot of these things. So a lot of things a lot of things on the list basically talks to what I like to do, or what I've always wanted to do, or what my interests are. And then I'm going to, like I said, entwine that with helping people along the way. So I hope that you will join me on this journey of, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm so grateful that I have the capabilities to be able to do a lot of the things that I will be doing. So get ready. It's going to be a great ride. All right. Thanks for watching. Remember, trust God.